Cool.
Right? These have been here in this cabinet since last June.
All right.
All right? We go through them pretty quick, but as long as they're closed, they're going to last you a long time.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so let's start by making the screen.
Okay.
So I'm setting these up so that
23.
we can use, I'm not sure if it's actually 23 inches long because I just cut a piece off.
Because the shirt's not that wide anyway.
Right.
That's
So
like a 4X or something.
20, there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to say I'm only at 16 inches tall, but I'm 12 inches wide.
Alrighty.
So we can do it either way you want, okay? The other thing to know is on these screens...
Should I take some paper and like write it out first, like to get like an idea, like when it comes, or just do everything on the computer?
We'll do it over there.
Alright.
So you can use the screen this way, or you can spin it around and use it this way.
Right.
Either one works.
Okay.
Okay. So depending on what you want to make and how many you're going to do, depends on how you want to lay this out.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So now think that we got 16 by 12. It's going to go 16 by 12.
Right. So for shirts, you want this way.
Probably. Yeah. For t-shirts, you most likely
But if I was going to do like a banner or something like long, you turn it around.
Yes.
Or like my skateboards. I can silk screen skateboards on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing. I want to bring in some blank decks, and then
okay. So our silk screens are only this big. Okay. So if you're going to use one of our screens, you only get this much surface space.
Well, a skateboard is only 30 inches wide, and from the wheelbase where the trucks go, here and here, is only like 20 something inches. So this is fine. It's just going to go in between. That's where the graphic. And if I wanted to do something fancy, I would do it twice. I would just do it on the nose and the tail, like do it 3 times on the same.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so I want you to sit down and do some design on what you want it to be.
Right.
Click the T for the text. And then move your cursor over here on your screen. Come this way some. There you go. And now type.
I can change it up in here.
Yeah. Just type it first.
All right. Can you hold this for me?
Yeah.
Can I put the dots and everything? Or
do you want dots in it?
Well, normally, like when I write it, whatever, Facebook and stuff, I do that. But the dots aren't showing up when I'm hitting it for some reason.
It might be the font. Don't worry about it.
So just, okay, all right. Well, I don't read them.
Okay, so then go like this. Put the dots in there, and let's get them. Just put a period like that, and then go here, and put a period here. And then
one there.
And then after the M.
Yep, that's how I always write it, pretty much.
So then we'll go up here and highlight this, and then when you come over here to the A, and pick.
The kind of how I want it to look. Cool.
See now, there or there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now pick your font. Come right here. There you go.
I like the big bold one because you can see it,
Yep.
The best. So.
And those are a lot easier to silk screen, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Is there a way I can make the S and the I want to make these the same size as the M. I want it to be all the same, not like, see how these S's and the M is smaller than the N?
Yeah.
Drag it up.
It's the font.
So.
You might have to do them separate and put them together.
Okay, so what I'm going to do over here...
S period.
Yeah.
And then A, and then we'll put them together as one file.
So I need to write another one down here.
Okay.
So
click on the T for the text over there in the corner.
All right.
And then go there. There you go. Now you got it.
And then same font, if I can... That's it.
Okay, so what I did there is I changed the size. What do you think of that?
Looks good to me. Looks good to me. What if we put the 27th? Nah, that's fine. What? That's fine. That's good enough.
What?
I was gonna say put the 27th on top of this to like, but whatever.
So 27th and.
Yeah.
Or make this just E. Period.
There you go. Just shorten it up.
Mm-hmm.
The less stuff I got. It's like I could have put street, but I didn't do that. You know what I mean? I was like, well, you know, they don't know what it is.
Like that.
Exactly. Now that's what I'm talking about.
And it's a little bit smaller and it kind of fits better, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so, okay, so now. So now what, Teach?
Okay, so you ready now?
I think so.
Got it all? You like it? You think it's all good to
Yeah,
go?
I think so.
Okay, so now we got to go over and we got to set up our vinyl cutter.
Okay.
Okay, you did this last night, so I'm going to make you try and remember what you learned.
Oh, I don't remember nothing.
Okay, so I already got all the vinyl in. I got the handles down.
Right.
Come up here. Change this to offline so it's highlighted.
So, what? What was that?
Why did it do that to us? That was weird.
It says speed 16 inches,
Spit
force
it right out.
5G.
Okay, so we're going to pull this through. We're going to set it about right here. Okay, now, offline, left arrow. It's going to move this print head from the right to the left.
All right.
All right?
Okay.
We're going to go right here, move the vinyl down right there, and then I'm going to push this button right here on the end,
Yeah.
origin. Okay?
Okay.
And now you're going to have your speed and your force showing
Okay.
again.
Yeah, I mean, I remember some of the stuff, but I don't remember all the I remember the force is like how deep the needle is. And I remember you saying, like, when you set this up, if it's like 24 inches, you want to put it in there as 23 or vice versa, like the bottom, you know.
Because we offset.
Right, we offset.
Yep.
I mean, but I, like, the whole process, I'd have to relook at the
Okay,
video,
that's fine.
So.
That's fine. So we're at 10, 16, this direction, here to here.
Okay.
And our XY runs this way and this way, right?
Okay.
So you know if you had an XY like this,
Okay.
so if you had a graph, right, X and Y,
Right.
0, 0's over here.
Yeah, you were telling us
our
about
case,
those,
we're over here.
The numbers, yeah, okay.
So your 0, 0's down in this corner.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So that's what we want to look at over there. Is it set up the same direction as this?
Okay.
And what we decided is we're 16 this way and we're 12 this way.
Right.
So that needs to say the same thing.
So I gotta move this over to the edge of this 16 right here?
We just want to go here and we want to tell this that it's 16 and then hit enter, and that it's 12 and hit enter. Okay?
Okay.
Then I'm going to scale it down. So now I'm going to select everything at one time. And I'm just going to scale it slightly so that it fits inside this square now.
Oh, and that's the 1612 square, and
Yep.
you just gotta get
Exactly.
it to come down in there?
Exactly.
All right, cool.
So we created it, had it set up in the proportions that we wanted, selected all, and scaled it into the size of our material.
Okay, all right.
All right?
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to go and cut it. So we go up to the top corner and you hit File, Cut Plot.
Okay.
And then this is where that other program comes up and you have to sit and wait on it.
The flex, yeah, okay. And don't ever close the production manual. I remember you saying
you
that.
remembered that part.
Yeah. That was
Okay, so
important.
now we're going to go here. There, now I can see my whole thing. So what it did is it moved it all the way to the very far corner.
That's a 0.
Right, exactly, on 0, 0. But we always want it to be in the center.
Right.
Come look up here in the top corner. See how that changed again? It's not set to where our
It's 24,
items were.
24.
Right, so we got to make that 12 again. Very good.
And
All right.
16? too, or what? Or just leave
16.
it 24?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Very